That is a bright flashbang. Frag grenade could be even better if the timing is just as good. They face, and the frag just bounces off the doorway. Serato clapping back with two, a third, and an attempt at the 4K, but he just can't quite get it. Art boosted in the bomb site, 2 HP to the difference. FURIA opening up shop first. He's being held back by Amanek. NIKO's going to make first contact, instant headshot. And now they're going to focus forward. But it wasn't only Art with an MP9. Serato has one as well. A clear limitation on this B site. Amanek making contact, gets his kill. Yuri falling in the meantime. And despite Henny's best efforts, despite his 2 kills in mid, this is G2 on the board.
And run away with it. And it is really interesting how one of the strengths of Furia's veto is that, like, this...
But there's nobody here to find.
G2's points of attack were actually strong with the B-Apps flank behind Serato. But they'll take contact with a rifler, and NIKO out-duels Serato somehow.
Yep, Henny will trade though. You know, last round we saw Henny starting the round. Now he's getting his contact in the middle of it all. Cat player just jumped down bottom mid, and Henny predicts it. Hunter losing his head, leaves Nexa to clutch. That's a leg shot that drops Nexa down to 9. And, well, as he moves forward, Yuri's focused on him. He will get his bomb, but with 10 seconds left, he starts to drop back. Yuri closes. FURIA, 3 rounds to 1. Utility sails by. Henny just shaving off the head of Nexa. Art kind of getting magnetized towards the base of connector, but he knows there's a player up Cat, and that is Kenny S. He's going to see the op barrel if he gets too close. Serato's kill over on Palace now turns this 3v3 back to the even keel, but check out your mini-map. Amanek's gotten through window. Hunter's all the way through the B site, and he has slipped by Art in the middle of this all, which means Art, he's going to hear this bomb coming over. Art hears this 100%. He's going to stop that bomb carrier while Hunter's trying to fight here towards the CT spawn. Art's going to shank him. Down goes the bomb. Hunter has no clue that Art was able to slip back in, and an off shot to close.
To die is one thing, but to die without dignity is another.
Flash was good. Frag decent. Art starting to feel the heat ever so slightly. Kills Nexa, but he just lost Vinny towards Ticket. Now he's getting overwhelmed. 3 kills for G2 onto the kill feed, and Serato, all that is left. We saw inklings of eco success from G2 in previous rounds, but now it's Serato to get dropped after 1, and G2 have successfully robbed them. So you want to talk about, will G2 rethink this?
This is crazy.
Vinny, he's going to line up a couple bodies. That's a double kill for him, but Kenny S close op. Now it's back, and they have a route to exit over on B. They don't know if it's clear, but at this point, A is obviously swarmed by CTs, so why not take the chance? And if they go, they are in the clear. Huge headshot.
Hunter jumps back into sight.
Kenny S misses his flick. He's got 2 players around him. Henny gets the man behind him. Kenny drops a second, and just like that, it's FURIA to double up the score, 6-3. The lead over. Now it's all of a sudden Yuri on the Palace. Henny going to alleviate a little bit of pressure, but Yuri with good trigger discipline. He's flashed at the moment. This is such a high-octane spot. He comes peeking wide. Can't quite manage that second kill. It's NIKO and Nexa with crucial frags each. 3v2 for FURIA.
But Henny walking, just moseying through B just to see what happens. Even if they don't have the read, he can get some info.
And the A-site defense. Hunter makes contact. Nexa gets the kill. Yuri's not working with much, just that deagle, but it's up close that he does manage to get himself one. A 2 versus 2 with Serato still playing off the sidearm, but he's the closer of these players. Kenny S gets tagged through the metal sheet. He'll fall to 13 HP. This opens up Nexa's route. He just saw that deagle. Now all of a sudden G2, they're going to pinch upon him, but the bomb plant has to be A-site, and Art seems to know this. He's going to close this distance. Kenny S back on CT spawn as Art comes sprinting in. He's confused, but he's still capable. He's putting his back to the CT spawn, and Nexa, he's found his cover, which is all he needs. A 5th for G2, now within 1. Underpass is occupied. Yeah. 2 players down deep. Amanek walks in. Now they don't know about the second. This is a huge chance for Art, but NIKO just takes his head off. And with those 2 kills inside of Underpass, you know damn right they're going to the B site. And there is nothing here for FURIA to offer.
They had to just get those kills, basically. This is a situation where the save needs to come through. A lurk ends up being the 3rd frag, which is Oof, too much to come back from. Kenny has straight about duels Henny, who's been playing lights out in this first half. Nut stuff by him. Anybody there? Because if they go through and clear B that way, or they catch a default where there's one lurker.
He just made sound.
Yeah.
Amanek going to activate
he
off of
saw
that
the shadow, but
the
it's
back
too
turned. Huge moves from Amanek, and now that's just going to express lane the play from G2. Quesarado dropping his own smoke with Vinny here to support on op. Molly pops underneath the windowsill. Oh, but he moves and then re-peeks. And that's going to cost him. Now a 2 versus 4. Quesarado in the playmaker position, also empty-handed. 9 T rounds from G2. They'll swap to the second half on a 6-round win streak. 8 of the last 9. Join us after the break.
And yeah, Vinny gets spotted. His pistol sticking out. But it's this A hit coming up the ramp real fast.
Yeah, 4 players in. 2 smokes already thrown. Quesarado to try and watch jungle. He has that secondary smoke. It looks like they want this jungle connector post plant. Look at the way that they've gotten G2 to go entirely in on ticket. 4 players for G2 on ticket, and Art plants the bomb on the opposite side. They're going to run in just as it's gone down, not giving the T's much time to get into their post plant. 2 kills back and forth. Man advantage, hanging on for FURIA. 2 over towards the jungle. A smoke on top of the bomb. Amanek, he's in the process of sticking this down to a second left, and he gets it all the way through.
How did he get the defuse off? Was he? The bomb was planted on the outside of triple. Was he stuck behind a box or not? Because he had 1 hit left over.
Just boost up on catwalk. That's the FAMAS above the ump. You know, G2 props to a T side on their map pick, but, you know, Furia's T sides can be their area of expertise. However, NIKO, an expert in and of himself, predicts this third peak, and now he has done everything so far. Yuri and Quesarado left over, clamoring back into this, but what an awkward position for that bomb to have dropped into. Amanek, he's going to play on top of the fence, not to mention the player towards sandbags. Now there's the duel, and Amanek takes it through. 7 health the difference, 5 rounds the lead.
Yeah, it's the UMP to win over the Galil spray.
So far, no good.
Oh, he'll get punctured. He got hit with that bottle, and that was a sign for Henny. Sprays him down with the AK through the smoke. 4-on-3 situation, and they're starting to get their claws in on the A side.
Amanek just tried to fight his way out. Hunter, he has to go moving forward because of the Molotov. Moseying inwards. They knew he was there somewhere. They figured him out, but they don't know about Nexa. He pushed onto the A ramp early. Remember, Quesarado, he never actually got a kill by moving outwards, but yeah, okay. And if these other guys try and crawl through, Art's going to meet them. He lines them up. 2 frags back for Art. Now they've got G2 completely corralled. Nexa needs to fight his way out alongside Kenny S, but here comes Art from the back, denied. Bomb still at the feet of G2, but this pressure from utility, it forces them back.
They should know that there's 2 players in CT spawn because the op was spotted. Nexa was the one to get the kills.
Smoke goes outwards, blocks off Palace. It's underneath and Sandwich, they have to clear. Kenny S, crucial kill. Yuri, he's got that first one, but now Kenny's honing in on him. He's tucked as can be, and he delivers with a 10th round for FURIA.
You know, Yuri knew just how to play that, but Art, of course, a very important 50% of the puzzle, is here to frag on top of kind of be that mastermind.
Ooh. Hunter shaving away 2 frags. The M4A1S delivers. And who's up next? That's the only gun for G2. This would be the second round they had no business winning based on buys. Kenny S resides behind the arch. He's got 2 other teammates behind him. This is excellent for G2. But Kenny S goes down empty-handed. Amanek's able to answer with the 5-7, and Hunter looking for more fresh blood. He topples Yuri, who answers back now. Henny, a pistol shot would connect and kill out Hunter. Frag grenade could get the job done. Oh, it's perfect. Now Henny, he hears that first footstep, 2 seconds left. This is it, he just needs to survive. Oh, it's gonna be costly if he goes down. Obviously FURIA in with the mid control. Yuri tucked in the corner, trying to challenge. NIKO doesn't give him even an inch. Perfect position from NIKO to take back another player. Hunter, he has been fantastic in these last 2 rounds. Now towards Catwalk, he does take a bit of chip damage, but Amanek can lend a helping hand. A perfect 3K with the AUG. Headshot after headshot after headshot.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Very two-way player.
Fast play.
Kenny.
Fast play. Art, he's already out. He is out and trying to chase down Amanek, but he falls empty-handed. The double sniper setup paying off. 5v3 at the minute 30 mark.
Damn, that is scary. That is really scary. And they have a they have an affinity for the B site. I mean, we do see lately most teams are leaning towards B. It's crazy to see that. It used to be boring to be a B player. Now it's like you're Matt Damon and you're just I don't know, you just get so much action these days. Not every day you see a CT side top frag from the B site. Yeah, no one's on Cat to even spot this.
Okay.
Vinny, what's his move? Is he going to walk into this off? I think there's another player who's
shot.
spawn, though.
Yep, and that's where it is. Nexa swinging wide, pushing it onto Henny. And he's performed well, but he is so outnumbered, so outgunned. G2 about to have a bit of fun as they run rampant on the retake. No further frags here for Furia. A 15th round secured.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge wake-up.
A cookie jar.
Has to now take a piece of map control and continue onto his site.
Right.
There you go.
They find that flank telling them that somebody from G2's moved off the B site, which means Amanek should be alone. But even alone, Amanek puts up the show. A second kill with the op finally dies. But at what point, as G2 are ready to arrive on a map 1 win, their choice versus Furia. Welcome to Europe, they say. As things have not gone well for the Brazilians thus far, but there's still a damn chance. Hunter doubling back through the B apps. He's got Yuri isolated in a 1v1, but as he takes his time to peek, Yuri starts to feel flustered. Henny's trying to find contact anywhere, and G2 have fallen silent because they want Kenny to catch the kill. He does, and now Yuri is gonna have to do it all. He uses the Galil to best Hunter, peeks into Nexa and dies. G2 Esports survive on Mirage. Wow. The types of rounds they won to do this, absolutely huge. 6-round lead to close, denying Furia a map 1 win. This is going to be a fist fight for control of the B site in the post plant. Instant executions coming in from Quesarado and Art, but Hunter, he's making the difference. Yuri's gonna answer. A 2 versus 2. Left to unfold, and Henny's angle is fantastic. Hunter knows where he is, but Henny makes the difference, and Furia start the T side hot.
They
blind as a bat and still fights back with the Deagle. Now the Nova gonna try its damnedest, but 2 missed shells leaves Hunter asking for help, and he will get it. Vinny out from Hut, then dies to the shotgun. Look at the damage they've done.
Oh my god, it's so messy. They're going to be turning over towards the ramp, but Quesawater on 3 HP. You're really thinking G2.
As he fought Kenny S, there was damage going each direction. They've got these T's in the worst possible positions. Quesarado, 3 health to try and close this down. And with the bomb being on the other side, it's 6 seconds from the defuse, but Hunter, he has the cover, and G2 have the robbery.
Yeah, that's coming so close, but he'll get it right before it turns green. G2 will pick that up.
Nexa has to focus on this ramp because Art could come in at a moment's notice, and he's trying to pinch with the lobby players.
Oh, that ramp flash.
Nicely done.
But the player is behind him. Nexa in a catch-all position.
Awesome.
That was a smart spot by him.
Then a 3rd player comes in Amanek. The other 2 members of Furia don't commit. They double back into the lying weights of Hunter. 2 kills for him as he pushes forward.
Another test for them on this T-sided round. Art on just a P250. NIKO wins his first duel outside, starting out with a lot of aggression, paired with Kenny S.
Yeah, and Hunter. He's
also
God. Behind the red box. And then Art, well, he comes out from the smoke on the A site, but the bomb carrier, he's going to walk right into Hunter. Patience pays off. They killed NIKO, they watched Kenny leave, and still it is nothing for Furia.
When NIKO played on phase,
so far unsuccessful for Furia. Now they're going to get desperate trying to entry on the A site. It's adamant. And they do get through, but so do G2, wrapping around to the other side of lobby. And they've still got NIKO outdoors. How does he redirect? He could opt to go through Mini, instead taking to the heavens. Yuri, that's a great little bit of wallbang on the corner to catch Kenny S. Man advantage up for G2, but it's looking like FURIA. He's going to peek wide, and he could catch 2 by surprise. He will. So cost-effective. Sure enough, FURIA find a second round, but the bank accounts are bottomed out, and this one comes with a cost.
They cannot shoulder that damage at this point.
But then they stop, and at which point he has to contemplate, have they continued, or do they intend to double back? And as long as he relaxes, he's going to find them with their backs turned. 2 headshots for NIKO. Gunning for the third, Vinny answers. But this is a 2 versus 5. And Hunter, well, he is dishing it out. Sure, Cerrado will answer, but he's found himself in the 1v4. And he's about to peek the double CT setup, which does not work out. G2 Esports right back on the board.
That's just beautiful, man. I mean, NIKO in his spot.
They're going to play close hut. Hunter going for the spam damage. Amanek, couple backs turned yet again, but he's so blind that Vinny is actually able to catch himself an opening here. Now they've got a Galil and the AUG, but they're both beneath the feet of the CTs. T-side smoke pops in heaven, and that sections a couple players off. It buys a bit of breathing room, or so it should. Nexa drops downwards, trying to catch them by survive. Yuri survives on 6 HP.
Start to that last game, if not for that Deagle round up the A ramp. FURIA, we get them kick-started now, and they can look at the mistake.
And NIKO hot on their heels. Nexa, he's not going to see anything towards ramp, but yet again, Launders, we've got a moment where G2 don't scramble, and NIKO, with the element of surprise, dies as Henny catches him with his head turned. We're into the 3v3.
Real timing game here. Good spots for FURIA. G2 scrambling, playing it slow.
Nexa walking down. He's got a teammate by his side. Cerrado back behind the silo. And he's over on the control. Next up, burning out the dark corners, trying to find the contact. Kenny versus Henny, that's huge. And now the last 2 Ts have both been spotted. It's about getting them out of position, but Cerrado, the killer. He's got himself 3 frags on the round, and as that bomb inevitably pops off, so will Cerrado.
Top it up. What's the secret, Cerrado? Looking slick. 4 frags.
It's a headshot machine in North America, and now Kenny S going to be the first victim of it. No, the assist from Art, and he's not going to let off of that W key. Nexa's back on the control panel. He will fall victim to it. It bests the M4 somehow, some way. If you blink, you missed it. FURIA just running rampant. Look at this. The round is still live, and he's shooting corpses, Launders. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, he's asserting. He's asserting right now. He's peeing on the tree. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Amanek sees some feet. He likes that. Ooh, he's trying to hit at them, and that actually baits Vinny right into the peak. It works perfect. Now Hunter's going to strike from the top of hut. Vinny able to trade. Vinny doing everything to get them on this A site. And oh my, they nearly lined up for NIKO's spray down, but a rapid headshot connects from Henny. Kenny S up next, caught on the lobby flank, and they're just going to avoid him. But Nexa then activates, runs into the A site. A second kill as Henny goes for the reload, and Cerrado so low that Vinny needs to nearly do it all.
Such a clutch play.
He just uses his last piece of utility. He's got to be focused on heaven.
Oh my God, he can delay time. They're actually coming in both through Mini. Let's see how he take this fight.
They've got a flashbang each. Vinny could decide to peek and shave off one of the 2 CTs. He doesn't know they're both coming in from this direction. Kenny has the first contact. Vinny, it's a labored spray, but he transitions over to Nexa, and he gets the job done.
It couldn't have been more critical. Vinny, the man who you had to shine a spotlight on from the first map that was not putting up numbers, puts together.
P90 yet again. Art's going to give chase down into the lower site. Kenny S on the M4 does good damage, and Nexa's off angle finds Art by surprise. Now Kenny, he's actually coming in on the hot flank and could get caught. Flashbang into the eyes of Vinny. Nexa going huge.
Clutch moves.
3 frags for him. Kenny S cools things off with a smoke back on ramp.
Nexa's so damn good.
But Yuri, well, he's found an opening on this A site. And funny enough, that bomb can double back from ramp. It did not get caught out. Kenny S so low. Yuri clears him, but Kenny does connect the dink, and that could make the difference here in this 15th and final round of the very first half. Nexa has done everything from the B site, and NIKO, he gets the job done. Kenny connects his assist. Henny then dies next to the P90 of all things, and G2 Esports will take a 7th round at the end of the CT side. Molotov and a flash as well for FURIA to try and work with. Hunter could be everything. And the fact that he's not alone is massive, but K-Serrato just peeks right down. Kenny S and Nexa with kills each. Nexa with a potential for another. He's at least distracting Henny long enough for Art to come up with nothing at all. This is awesome from G2. They took what was given to them and should walk away. Henny connects the kill to Nexa, but G2 win the second pistol.
That's a demo read. Very, very reasonable buy right now, and Vinny's trying to catch this pop out, but it looks like he'll actually play it safe.
Okay, they got the bomb. I was gonna say, could actually go for the over-rotation with so many T's still in ramp, that does give them a weapon. You know, we saw FURIA be, or G2 rather, be very patient on their rotates down to the B site. Look how FURIA's, oh my God.
Almanac, man, he just, he popped the head off in Turnpike with the Tech 9, turned that into an M4.
And that's the problem with G2. And this is what now makes me think, like, FURIA were running at the terrorists, but they're sitting on the bomb. And the P250, oh my goodness. And they're gonna plant
the big
backside.
signals backside, man.
Oh my.
But Almanac.
Yep, ready. Hits the headshot. Vinny, though, answers back with a kill. And it's Kenny to close. G2 should have been able to cross. And the push works out for Yuri. That's the bomb on his feet. Kenny S, he drops the one shot he could have clawed it back with. But Yuri, he knows he is in a pressure cooker at the moment. NIKO then perfectly smoked off. Oh my. And now Yuri gets cleared out by NIKO, who's done it all his own alongside Hunter.
That's just beautiful from NIKO. Drop the smoke down, jump up, spam Yuri down. He turns his attention away to Kenny S.
Great recovery.
Just so well played. I mean, Yuri had that locked up for a second. With his smoke down in front of Kenny S, moving into a new spot, grabbing a little bit of high ground.
And Hunter's ready.
You couldn't just clear him. Well done from G2.
NIKO looking for something on this A site, but eventually G2 have to make their move, and FURIA, well, they want that bomb. They're going to fight for it, tooth and nail. But will they expect NIKO to have wrapped all the way around from heaven? He's crawling into hut, 10 seconds left, and he gets the first headshot. There's still time to bail them out of trouble, but they need to go, and they need to go now. It's Hunter and NIKO running in for the plant. They get it in the nick of time, and the last two CTs both have ops. NIKO doing everything. He has unraveled this ball of yarn. Yuri shocked, and Henny ready to rock this 1v2 back to FURIA's favor. He's inside of the smoke. He turns his head, and Henny should be dead, but he's gone all the way around. He has seen nothing. As quickly as they conquered, they have disappeared. Henny scopes in, gives himself up, dropped to 16 health. He's going to try and get on bomb. A ridiculous 2v4 by the Kovacs.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. I mean, at that point, FURIA had that locked up. You might even think about saving with how close that round could come.
Arguably FURIA's last chance, and G2, they're not going to respect it at all. Running right into the A site, K-Serrato behind the box, delivers with the first kill. Art, side of the smoke, he drops his shot, but that's K-Serrato to get himself a third. He didn't even see Amanek. Back behind the smoke, he's died out. And look at the HP left over from G2. It was single-minded. There was one lane forward, and that lane shut down. FURIA with an 11th are still holding on. But the question, and they're going towards ramp. Over on ramp, we've got Vinny with the op. Is that who you want with this? He's gonna lay down the smoke, desperate for help, already swapping to the sidearm. It's perfect from G2. Double entry just like that. Art at bat, caught by Kenny S, who kills him with the M4 and shifts this G2 execute onto the B site. Yuri could come through smoke. He just swapped over to the sniper. The triple op setup does not pay off.
Yeah, I mean,
FURIA, they get blown away in the French winds.
They have to read that. I mean, that's really cool.
Oh, do they even get to keep the one? Oh my God, he is so wrecked. Flash in the face. It's a race to the finish line, and G2 standing on it. Who's gonna step up for FURIA? It has to be now. And Henny, so blind, calling for assistance. Yuri dies, he gets overwhelmed, and it's a 2 versus 4 as G2 look to close the first official with both NIKO and Hunter side by side. A dream that they've had in the making for years.
A fantastic debut, and like the impact from NIKO is known, and the integration with Nexus calling has been fantastic.
Worked so quick. are 16 HP. I'm sorry, folks, but this one's done and dusted. G2 with a hell of a debut over top of North America's best hope.